Hi, welcome to the Chess with Josh podcast, episode 3, Chess with Josh with Ava.
With Ava.
Hi. How you
Hi,
doing?
Joshy.
This is no different than before. It's just now we're doing a thing. So, welcome. You play chess. Do you like chess?
I love chess. Did you not see how I played before?
I really did. I'm really looking forward to this episode. I've been looking forward to this episode for a while. Ava is, how would you describe yourself actually?
A sexy model who has to work during the day at a cafe.
Yeah, okay. Ava studied law. That was one of the first things I learned
I
about.
study still.
Yeah, you do still?
Yeah.
I thought you dropped out.
No, I deferred, you fuckwit.
That's like the same thing.
Sorry.
That's like 6 months, then drop out.
I tried. It's so boring.
Are you going to go back to law?
I am this next semester.
Okay, but
I don't want to go.
like if someone was like, okay, I want you to be a model for 5 years or a lawyer for 5 years, what are you going to do?
Be a lawyer.
Actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pays bank.
Okay. But what if they paid the same?
Lawyer. Modeling's shit.
Mm-hmm. What makes modeling shit? I know what makes modeling shit. We've had this conversation. I'm just having this conversation for no reason.
It's boring.
Yeah.
It's tiring.
What would you say to all the little girls out there that want to be models one day?
Don't fucking actually do it because you get bank. You get rich. I'm not going to say that, but I had a lot of money when I was little, but my parents thought it would be a good idea to let me spend it, so I spent it all.
Did you actually? What did you spend it on?
I had a fuck ton of unicorn stuff in my room. I was really rich. Like, I had like a ungodly amount of money.
Wow.
It's gone, but it was so nice when it was there.
Yeah, that's cool. Usually parents sort of save that for the kid.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Also, this is just for, I feel like people would enjoy this story. You recently spent a lot of money on something. You saved a life.
Oh, right. I saved a life. My dog, Kevin, is a paraplegic. And I can't believe I spent 13 grand. Oh my God, for a rat. 13 grand for a rat. I'd do it again.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I always think
That
like,
didn't really explain the story.
what if
though.
you? Oh right, my dog's a paraplegic. His name's Kevin.
Why
He's
is it a paraplegic?
His spinal cord just fucking kicked out, kicks a
something
bucket,
happened. Yeah.
and then I just saw him scooting his ass one day. I was like, well, that's not fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
He's
So-
fine now. Have you seen? Did I show you the video of him walking?
Yeah, you did.
He
That's
started
pretty
walking
cute.
now.
Yeah, but he has a diaper. That's terrible.
He's embarrassed about it. He gets embarrassed.
Yeah, he would.
He walks around with his head
Do you think
held
dogs
down.
actually feel embarrassment?
No,
No.
I don't think they feel anything.
Anything that humps things like openly.
Well, then humans don't feel embarrassment, Josh.
no, but humans hump in private. Dogs like,
Why are you saying hump?
no, because that's what dogs do.
Oh, right.
You know, and they don't get embarrassed at that. So,
Yeah, I guess you're right. But
Maybe.
when did we decide collectively as the human race that it just wasn't okay to do in front of people? Like, when were we like, hang on, that's probably not fair.
I reckon it was probably because of jealousy.
Oh.
Maybe.
You know what I
That's a
hate right
hunch.
now? The
What?
microphone is blocking your face, so
I
I
know.
can't see your nose and I can only see your eyes.
I'm like getting cross-eyed from the microphone being here. It's actually hurting my brain.
You just need to be taller.
Yeah, I'll try.
Can you actually shorten it?
I can. Yeah, it's just gonna. Apologies for the sound.
There we go,
Yeah, that's
Josh.
probably. Look, it's a new podcast. We're testing things out. Anyway, that's enough introduction.
Yes.
Probably. So this is a game of chess. The way that this works for people who, I'm going to re-explain the rules every episode, but people probably know. Do you know how this works?
Yes.
Yeah. How does it work? Do you want
I'll
to explain the
explain it
rules?
for you. We play chess.
Yeah.
We have 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes each.
Yeah.
We each ask each other questions during it, or
Yeah.
just random chatter,
Yeah.
frankly, and trying to distract them because chess is a very intelligent game.
Interesting.
Did I do it?
Yeah. Nailed the rules. Yeah. Actually, that's pretty much it. Cool. So, I'll start. So, if you want to click your side of the clock, it'll start running down my timer, and I'll make the first move.
Okay.
And I might explain chess to you while we're at it.
I know chess. I just played with you.
That's true. We just played a few moves of chess. Make sure you hit that button as well. Otherwise, you'll keep losing time.
Okay.
So much pressure, right?
Wait, this is like a lot of pressure. I actually don't
there's
like
a lot of things to
that.
do. Also, the aim of chess is to try and get a checkmate on my king.
I know that,
Yeah.
Joshua.
Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good way of teaching me.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
To click the button.
To click the button.
That goes like that, right?
Yeah, it does.
How quickly
Should I stop reminding you to click the button?
How quickly do you think? I just clicked it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
You did well. You did really well.
How quickly do you think you could actually beat me in a game?
If I wanted to, I could beat you in 4 moves, but I'm not.
That's
gonna do
really?
that. I could probably do that.
Could you beat me right now? No.
No, I haven't set it up to do that. No, you didn't move it. Yeah, cool. Okay, nice. That was a brilliant move.
What was I going to say? You know how we were talking about Love Island the other day and how I wanted to apply?
Yeah, do you still want to apply?
I still want to apply. But for the audience to know, my catchphrase was, I may be a handful, but my tits aren't, which I thought was very innovative. Don't you reckon?
Yeah.
But what would yours be?
What would my Love Island thing be? I'll write you a poem.
No, Josh, we can't discuss that again. We can't go through it again. Josh, I want you to have a really happy life.
Yeah, I know.
But if you keep
No, actually, when have you wanted me to have a happy life?
It's not my fault. I'm a bitch. I try.
No, I haven't
bitch to
written
someone.
I haven't written a girl a poem since I was 15.
Have
you ever written a poem?
Fuck no. I wrote one for Jacinta the other day, who's another worker of ours.
Yeah. Did you actually? Oh, that wasn't a poem.
Did you see what I did? I took your thingy. Did you do that on purpose for me to take it?
No, it's because I can do this.
Why would you do that, Josh?
For anyone who can't see the board, which is like everyone, I just took a piece. Oh, you're actually playing well.
I know.
Good job.
So yours would be I'd write a poem.
No, I just feel like that's my like. That's
It has
like,
to be
That's like
innovative.
the most like cringy, ironic thing that I've done in that.
Are you saying my line's cringy?
No, and yours is alright. It's pretty funny.
I thought you laughed.
Yeah.
You laughed the other day.
Yeah, I did. I laughed sort of today.
Do you think going on Love Island would ruin
Your
someone's
life.
like professional career?
No, change it. It mean that you can just like basically the rest of your career after doing Love Island is like kind of like advertising on your Instagram story. Like, oh guys, you should go on this cruise. Like this is really having so much fun.
This is the discount
with,
code.
Yeah. Do people get in like real relationships with Love Island?
I fine. I've never watched Love Island.
Okay, then why
I
do you
just
want to be on it?
famous.
Okay.
I just want to be famous. But you can't do that.
Okay.
Why?
Why do you want to be famous?
Because then I get all the attention.
What do you like about attention so much?
Don't get deep.
Yeah.
What do I like about attention?
Do you think
so much?
everyone
I'm
in our
just-
generation wants to be famous?
No. Do you want to be famous?
I used to want to be famous.
Ooh.
Now, I think it would definitely be helpful for my career choice and path. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's allowed. Good job. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I totally.
So I want to be an artist.
Yeah.
I kind of like if I want to be an artist, but I didn't want to be famous, then I would be like cutting myself off from like an unbelievable amount of any success and maybe making a living off of it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So if I was lucky enough to get famous, that would be helpful. But I no longer like seek it in the way that I did when I was younger, I feel like.
Well, when I did modeling when I was a kid, I got quite like successful. I deleted it. So I wasn't like famous at all, right? But like I'd go to a photo shoot and be like, oh, I've heard of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like I'm really lucky to be having you on the
You're
podcast
so
right
lucky.
now.
It's
Wow.
not even funny.
Wow. How incredible. Yeah.
No.
Good luck.
Why did I do that?
You don't have to do that. You can take it back.
Is that...
It's not bad, but it's not good.
Where'd your king go? Why is it over there?
King Castle swap. Do you know how to do that?
I know how to do everything.
Okay, cool. So,
But I
Actually-
hated it because I was so nervous that people would... Because at that time I just became a teenager.
Yeah.
Just turned 14. So I like wanted to go to parties and like drink and everything as you do. But I was scared that people would find out and then put it on social media. And I accidentally one time when I was like 12, thought it was my private account and I put up a photo of me doing the bird, right? Giving the bird to people.
Okay.
Didn't mean to. Got a message from all my agents, all the brands that I'd worked for, being like, take this down. And I remember being so scared and feeling so bad. And then from there, because it's like, that's obviously not good when I'm trying to model in like little 12-year-old overalls.
True, yeah. Oh my God. There's so much, this just made me think about it. There's so much pressure on, like, you know, there's like Nickelodeon, like teen stars. Like, there's so much pressure on them to be like a perfect version of themselves.
Yeah.
But like, the point of being a kid is to like be stupid.
Yeah.
And make stupid choices.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, God, if someone's recorded all the mistakes I'd made, be a long video, mate. Be a long fucking video.
Yeah.
This actually does stress me out the time, I think. I didn't think it would at all. I thought it was kind of like,
Do you know what
you can't
stresses
make
me
a
out?
move in 10 minutes.
This. It's still giving me cross eyes.
Is it really?
I don't know why today. It just is. That's crazy. Okay, if you were famous, what would you do with that? Because I feel like it's almost like a Spider-Man. Like, with great power comes great responsibility. It's like if you had the power of... Stop. Do you know what I mean? I'm just... So if you had the power of being famous,
I wouldn't
what
do
would
good.
you
I don't
choose?
care. I'd be rich as fuck, travel a lot, date all these rich blokes. Nothing sounds better to me personally. I mean, what else could you want in life?
Why would you want to date rich blokes if
I mean,
you
date
were
all
rich?
hot blokes.
Okay.
I could be the sugar mama.
Does a bloke get more hot if he's rich? Is that a weird question? I don't know.
No, yes, obviously.
Why?
Because I want to be rich.
Okay, but what if you already were? Your needs are taken care of.
I don't
Would
know.
you not
It's
respect?
difficult.
Would you not respect a guy that had
No,
less
no,
money?
of course not. I would
that's fair.
date, if I really liked a guy, I'd date him no matter what he did, unless he was like, it
Like
was
he had
a
an
really shit job.
OnlyFans for his
Yeah, like
feet.
he had an OnlyFans for his, that's Feet Finder, babes.
Okay, yeah.
Follow my
That's
account,
the
Ava
thing,
Livens _
I'm not up with the
underscore
with the trends.
Hobbit feet.
Jesus.
I'm kidding.
If
What
you-
was I saying? Oh, Josh, I forgot the time is on me. What have I been doing for the past?
Well, I've been distracting you.
That wasn't fair at all. I'm just a girl.
If you had
Where
Hobbit,
did my
if
little
you
thing
had
go?
Hobbit
Where
feet,
did
would you like be really ashamed of them?
Pretty sure I do.
Oh shit.
No, I don't have Hobbit feet. This is really stressing me. I'm just...
Okay. Brilliant move.
I thought so. You've distracted me. It's made me really
Yeah.
overwhelmed. There's just, you know how
If
I'm
you-
really ADHD, so I've got a lot of trains of thoughts.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
This is not fucking helping at all.
If you ran a chess podcast,
Wait a minute.
what?
I thought we had 10 minutes for each turn.
No, 10 minutes aside.
In total?
Yeah. So it starts to really run down.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. So it
Okay.
becomes quite difficult. So then you'll be making moves with like just seconds. Here's my question. Do you want to play one game in this podcast or do you want to play like multiple games in this podcast? Because Pat said that I don't know why my voice did that. I've actually been like run down. I'm pretty sure I'm coming down with like some sort of cold.
Yeah, sure, buddy. No, your voice cracked like a little girl. It's okay. I love you. I'm sorry. Continue on. Sorry. Why don't we play 2 games?
Okay, cool.
Wait, you don't seem to like that answer.
No. So we could play 2 games in this. So yeah, we'll play like a. Do you think it's better to play a bit of a longer podcast and like have a bit more time to until we're like cool, we're done, so we can play more than one game?
Well, the podcast.
Do you want to play more than one game?
Yeah.
Okay,
2.
sick. Checkmate.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Josh? No, I can do it.
I've been getting really sick of playing easy on people and not doing.
What the fuck?
Anyway, sorry, it's checkmate because
That was really mean
King
to
can't move
answer
any-
that like that. That was rude.
I was, yeah.
Can I move it backwards?
No, unfortunately,
please?
porns can't move backwards. I'm sorry.
Why?
They can't. They're lame. Yeah.
There's something I can do. I know there's something I can do, but I'm just not smart enough to see it. So tell me.
I figured it out. There's nothing. Because nothing can move in the way to stop the check, and your king can't move out of the way because there's nothing. Yeah, so it's just that's the position. I feel genuinely bad that this is happening to you.
No, fuck you.
No,
You don't
here's
feel
the
bad
thing.
because you win easy.
No.
Patty's a fucking shit player.
Here's the
Fuck you,
problem.
Pat, by the way. I forgot to say that. You're a fucking wanker.
Just to call out, I could have done this to Fergus, but I felt like I shouldn't because I felt like the content of the podcast would be better if we had a long game. And then I found out that Fergus cheated twice in our game of chess because one of my friends pointed out the timestamps and showed me, and I was like, Fergus wouldn't do that. And then I looked and I saw. So there will be a rematch, Fergus, and you will explain your actions.
You know what Fergus said to me? This is the gentleman from fuck that. This is the bloke from the first podcast. You know what he said to me the other day at work?
What did he say?
He said to me, he like made a joke. He's like, it's like Ava. She's not unattractive, but she's not, attractive. And I was like, Fergus, I'm literally going to kick you in, no area.
Yeah, ouch.
Right? And to what? Ouch to which?
Ouch to what he said.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then I go, yeah, it's like I'm not unattractive. In fact, I'm like incredibly attractive to try and piss him off, right? And he goes, yeah, and that's why you have a boyfriend.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah,
he tried
that's
to
pretty rough.
apologize later because
That's pretty rough. That's like, so I feel like the context there is like, the relationships you have with people. It's like I realized this the other day. Okay, this is gonna go off every now and then. The camera only records for 20 minutes, so every now and then I'm gonna have to stand up, stop it, and start it again. Right. But like we don't have to stop talking because that's gonna keep recording, and I'll just like overlay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Of course, you're making your face to the camera. That's what Pat did the other day as well. Anyway, so basically, one thing that I realized with you the other day was that conversation with you doesn't flow as well if I'm nice to you and give you compliments.
It's true.
It literally like halts and it's like, oh, that's sort of, anyway, thank you, I guess. It only works if you're fucking horrible to you.
It's actually quite concerning.
That's like, but I feel like, I don't know if this is true from your end, but I feel like as a person, I'm like generally, I try not to be horrible.
Yeah.
But then like you fucking give it so hard that sometimes I'm like, it's like only after I've been hit at a level that's too hard. Like you called me fucking Dracula at work and I was like, I had to return serve.
That's when it all started. When I called you Dracula, that's when shit got bad.
I don't know why that as well. Like,
why did that trigger you?
Doesn't technically like get me that much, but yeah,
right.
That's your dog.
I know, he's cute. Have you noticed that I've been a bitch since Fergus left? Because
really?
I can't. Yeah, because like I was really bitchy to him. This is all fun and games. I was really bitchy to him, and then he left. So I was like, well. Fuck, who am I meant to be bitchy to?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what do I do with that?
Started
so I've
unloading
now
on
done it to you and Pat.
Yeah.
And you can blame Fergus. Are we setting back up?
Yeah, let's set back up. And you can play
Here's
white.
all your
you play
pieces.
white this time.
I don't want to play white.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Okay. Okay. Didn't think that was a problem. Thank you. Yeah, it is really far away. That's true.
Christ almighty.
There's some things that I don't know how I'd improve that problem of the board being
Get a smaller
far away.
table.
Really?
Problem solved.
No, but then you wouldn't have any place to put everything. I could just turn the table. It's a rectangle. I could just turn it that way.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Also, I'd like to make a shout out to Patrick. He was in the last podcast. He had some pretty nasty things to say about me.
Yeah, what do you have to say back to Patrick?
I'm pretty sure he's a little beanie. That's all.
What do you mean by beanie? No, I know exactly what you mean. I'm just...
I didn't even say beanie. I said the word. And you
What'd you say? Weenie.
Weenie.
That's
like
not the word. Anyway, yeah. I said the no-no word.
I would like to say to Patrick, I have reported you to HR about the bullying and offensive words used
Why would you think our workplace has a HR?
I am HR. I'm
Okay.
firing him tomorrow.
Yeah, nice.
And there will be retaliation.
Has anyone ever said something that's crossed the line, in your opinion? With like when doing that like joke banter stuff, where you like, that's
Like you're actually hurt by it?
Yeah. Or like, yeah, actually, have you ever gone away and thought about something like too much?
No.
Wow, really?
What the
I'm just cracking my back.
I'm going to stop swearing. I'm trying to stop to be a lady.
You don't have to stop swearing.
Okay, perfect.
I
So
told
I
you.
wasn't going to do it anyways.
I was curious if you were going to be an uncensored version of yourself.
Yeah, no, nothing. Maybe just no one's crossed that line with me, but
So you've got really thick skin.
yeah,
When did that start?
I've got 2 brothers.
You grew up with two older brothers?
Yeah, it's called
Wow.
Fatty for 12 years. Pricks. And now one of them's fat, so fuck you. That's awful. Oh god, that's not nice of me. I don't care.
I feel like anything goes with siblings.
Yeah, right?
When I was like, in high school, like when I became a teenager, I grew very tall very quickly. So I was like very skinny and lanky and because being a ginger, very pasty white. And I just had very ridiculous legs. And my sister fucking literally just called me turkey legs for a long time.
What's the most bashed up you've been by one of your siblings?
Oh,
Like, did you guys get in fights a lot?
yeah. So one time, my older sister, when she was younger, she was like, yeah, she's just a little chunky. Like, no, like she's just a little bit bigger, but that like not fat. No, she wasn't fat. I fucking love my sister so much. So this is not in a mean way, but she was just like a little bit bigger, right? And that feels so mean now. I want to edit it out.
No.
It's not mean. Anyway.
Is she still chunky?
No.
Then we don't have to worry.
She's a beautiful girl. So she was 4 years older than me, and one time she sat on me, like we were wrestling. She sat on me, and mum and dad weren't home, and no one was home, and she sat on me, and she said, "I if you say you give up, then I will get off you." And like I was like, "No, I'm not gonna say it." So she sat on me for like 40 minutes, just like directly on me. And I was trying as hard as I could to like get out.
Did you just accept it at one point?
There
You
was
just
a
think, I'm
certain
going to recoup in a couple minutes.
Yeah, there was a certain point where I was just like, I will wait this out.
Yeah.
Until mum and dad get home, and then that's how this is gonna play out. Anyway, I didn't give up. I never said I gave up.
How did it stop? Did your parents come home?
Yeah. Which is like, when I think about it, genuinely kind of insane. I'm proud of that moment for me.
Honestly, really, you've got great determination there.
Bit stubborn.
You know what I've noticed? You make the same move every game.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to know why?
Why?
There's a thing in chess about, there's 3 things that you should do in every chess game that will make you win a lot more games. The first thing you should do is you should control the center of the board. And the easiest way to do that is with pawns. That water bottle.
Oh my god, I thought that was a fucking
No.
raccoon, mate.
No, this water bottle, it's like the Nike water bottle, and it's like, it just sometimes like lets out air or something.
Yeah, that freaks me out.
Kind of makes you feel like you have a little friend in the room. Anyway, you should control the center of the board with pawns, or just with pieces in general. You should develop these pieces, the bishops, knights, and things like that, because all your most powerful pieces at their back.
Okay, so
You should
pointy
definitely-
house and nay.
Yeah.
That's how I know them.
Okay, pointy house and nay should be on the board. Like, you think about it, what are they going to do from back there? They're not going to attack the king at all. They're not being useful. You want to wake them up and put them on the board. And then the last thing you want to do is king castle swap, which makes your king really safe.
Why? How?
It keeps your king safe.
As long as these 2 are out of the way, can I just swap these motherfuckers?
Yes. If all the pieces are out of the way, then the king and castle, if they haven't moved yet, can do a move called the king castle swap, where they swap. And I'll show you how to do that in a sec.
I know how to do it. Oh, look at your time. Look at your time.
But that's
Just
why
quietly.
I do the same move each time, because it's like a
You can adapt
variation.
that.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I just moved my bishop.
Oh.
I picked it up with my hand. So, damn it, I was going to ask a question while I was on your time. And now it's on my time.
What the? Don't take my thingy. What is that? Oh, I don't care about that.
Were you smart in school? Like,
Why do you ask?
Did you do well in your subjects and things like that?
I was really bad. You little fucking prick. I was because I've got to tell this story. I was really bad at school from year 7 to year 11. Like awful. Like I'd fail every subject mainly because I just never went to class.
Where would you go?
I nearly
smoke?
failed every time. And it's because I've got ADHD and I didn't realize at the time how to deal with it. And now I know how to deal with it, which is listen to every word and like how they say the word. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to register and you can't zone out. And in the last year, I learned that and then I did really well.
So, because I feel like a lot of people wouldn't really... Actually, our generation has a lot of ADHD, I feel like.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not...
We're all quirky as fuck.
What is it like to have ADHD? What does that sort of mean or do?
I'm doing something.
Yeah, I know.
Please leave me alone.
This is the difficulty of the game.
I don't like this.
So, having ADHD...
Having ADHD.
Yeah.
It's actually great. You feel very fun and very... you feel very fun and very glittery. And sparkly and sequiny all the time. But what did you just do? Because I saw a look on your face that said you were going to beat me in a couple goes.
No, I'm not going to beat you in a couple goes. I just moved the piece. I'm playing different. Oh, that's a good move.
I know it is. But thank you. But it is difficult.
You start speaking. You start
Okay, I'll stop.
doing content.
I'll do it.
The
I'll do it your
moment-
way then.
No, that's okay.
I can't do anything right with you. But the only issues that I face with it, difficult to concentrate. You overthink things a lot. What's happening? What just happened? Is that why you did that to show us?
Just to see if you like what you would think.
It worked. It's so big.
I feel bad for that one. I do. I just wanted to see what would happen. Checking the audio. We're good. We're still recording.
Okay. That was so
I'm so sorry.
It's so sad that it worked. You see my eyes followed like, ooh, what's that? What'd you do?
I moved my
I didn't
bishop to
watch you
there.
do it.
Yeah, I know. My
Well,
bishop was
that's-
here and I moved it to there to take your bishop. So, what is it like? Can you only focus on one thing at once?
Yes.
Here's how I'm going to help you with this podcast, right?
It's disadvantage.
You have 7 minutes. I have 5 minutes. You know you're ahead in time. So you're like, cool, I have like 10, 20 seconds to tell a bit of a story. I don't have to focus as hard on the chess.
But that's a lie? Is that what you were getting at?
No, it's not a lie. At the end of the day, in this podcast, the chess really doesn't matter. No one is watching this because the chess, no one can really see the board.
That's not true. I mean, I'm not watching it for the chess. I think chess is quite shit. But, but we still appreciate it.
Yeah, so what's it like having ADHD? We'll do it your way and we'll talk on my time.
It's actually fun. It's just one bad thing is you always talk over people, but you don't mean to. But there's just so many thoughts that when you don't talk for a long period of time, you're like going to overdose on thoughts.
Yeah.
So when I interrupt you, just know that I am doing it on purpose. I actually just did it then.
No, you didn't. You were talking and then I...
And then you interrupted, actually. That was kind of fucking rude, just personally.
Wow. Actually, I used to do a similar thing. I used to interrupt a lot. And then I was at uni with a lot of like really like theater people who like know a lot of politics, and they kept saying that I was like, it was because I was a guy and I was doing like a masculine thing and I was trying to dominate the space.
That's awful and true. I'm kidding.
At the time, I got upset about it.
Did ya?
Yeah. I wouldn't,
what I
I
loved?
wouldn't fight that battle now. I'm not
You know
going to
what I
pick that
loved?
hill to die on.
I will never listen to
That's
what
probably
you
true.
say. What'd you just do?
I said it was probably true.
Yeah. I will never listen to what you say at work. You
That's true.
teach me how to do things in a more efficient way all the time, and I just won't listen.
Why
And
is
I don't
that?
care.
No,
when did
actually,
you take that?
when I didn't, I took this ages ago. When I noticed that you did that, was there was a certain way that you were folding boxes, because at work, with our skills that we have, we fold a lot of cardboard boxes, and we love it. And Ava used to fold them and then be like, I can't do it. This is difficult. I don't know what's happening, which sounds hilarious
just give up.
because it's boxes. And then I was like, you just got to do it like this. And then she was like, oh my God, stop talking to me. No, it'll go away. So I was like, okay. But I actually did show you. And then like a month later, I think someone else in the team showed you. It was like
Yeah.
Megan or maybe Amy or something.
It was Liv, actually.
It was Liv.
Yeah.
And then you just did it that way afterwards. And I was like, why on
I don't
earth
know why.
did
Or
that
you
work,
teach
but
me-
mine didn't?
You tried to teach me how to carry 3 plates, and I always say no.
Yeah. Now
I
you-
can't. I genuinely, my arms are weird, Josh. This is bigger than this.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Sort of. What do you mean?
So when I do this, it's not even, and then it slants. Do it. Well, yours is slanted too. Why is mine too?
That's just hands.
Lots of guys can carry 3 coffees.
Yeah, because they got bigger hands.
They've got bigger hands.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't have to carry 3 coffees. No one's asking you to do that.
It's too much pressure. What happened?
It actually is a little bit of pressure because you've got more things to balance.
Yeah.
But weirdly, the second coffee in that one hand balances the other coffee.
Really?
They balance off each other.
See, I've never. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it works
No.
like that.
When did you take that?
Just then. And then I clicked the button. This is interesting.
I'm working so hard to get them out, and then you just take them and ruin it for
I
me.
know. Yeah.
Can you stop doing
Get
that?
another one out.
No, because I can't get that one out.
Get
Well,
one
I
of
can
the
actually.
get
but-
one of the other players out.
Did you just call it a player?
Yeah.
Player.
Player. So fuck,
Oh,
I was like,
sorry.
why is it that you don't listen to what I say at work?
I don't know what it is, but you did say something one time where you go, sorry, I'll stop. This is mansplaining. And like as a joke.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just really reluctant to listen to what you have to
Because
say.
I'm a dude.
Because you're a dude. I don't know why, and I know that's awful.
Mm.
I don't know why. And I also think we came at the same time. And then when you started to try and teach me stuff, we had started our banter phase.
Yeah. Well, here's the ironic thing about our, like, what's fucking weird that we're connected in a way, because it's like, I'm like 7 years older.
Really? 7 years?
Probably.
6. How old are you?
6.
You're
Actually
25.
6. 25, yeah. Okay,
Old
but
are you?
yeah, 6. yeah.
Is it 25 when you like start dying or something?
No, I think it's when your brain fully develops as a guy.
So
Girls
you
develop
still
early.
haven't started dying.
No. But that's the weird thing, because it's like, you're someone who's like, I think, well, I was just saying earlier before the podcast that it's like, I feel like you have a good sense of what's bullshit and what's good, and are able to like figure out what you want as a person. I feel like you're just like, I don't know, you just have a good sense of life for your age. But when I was 18, I had the same thing, so fuck off. But,
No.
no, but like, there is a point where it's like, even though we're like similar in terms of how we interact, it's like I've been doing, like, it's just that thing of like, I've been doing this for like 5 years in hospo, but I fucking
100%.
hate that, because it's like, I don't want to. I
No,
hate,
but it's like
I don't respect hospitality as an industry. It is just setting the table.
It's pretty bland.
It's that chore as a kid.
The only thing that proves that you're elite in hospitality is if you can take a table's order and remember it by the time you get to the machine. And I'm saying it could just be one lady going soy latte, but just think about it. How many people are ordering a latte at the cafe a day? You know what I mean? What am I talking about?
I don't really know. Wait, it's how depressing is it that we're talking about hospitality?
I know. I want to get
No, actually,
no.
I like
Where was I?
hospitality. Wouldn't be. I would actually really enjoy hospitality as an industry if 2 things changed. One, if it wasn't an industry where people were like, where it was just constant understaff. Like
Yeah.
issues of, did you just move my piece?
Is that yours?
It's mine because it's white.
Sorry, I'll just move on quickly to like get it out of the way.
But it's on my time. Okay, now you click yours. It's being constantly understaffed is one part, and then the other part is like some people decide to become managers in hospital. This isn't about where we work, but some people decide to become managers in hospitality, because it's the only way they could have some sort of power over people.
I agree.
And then they act like fucking assholes.
Yeah, not our managers. We love our managers. We love you.
No, it's actually
Please don't fire us. We need the money. What
No,
just happened?
genuinely.
Oh, do you need to change
So
that over?
I'll fix the camera.
Okay, perfect. Time for me to get ahead. I hate this motherfucker. It's always in my way.
What do you mean?
I don't like its energy at all.
You trying to move the bishop or the castle?
I want to move away.
Yeah. So after this experience, like just these couple of games of chess, would you recommend chess to people?
I'm not a huge board game person.
Really?
And I feel like I'd need to do it in complete silence.
Yeah.
Because you're really starting to piss me the fuck off when I'm trying to think and you're ruining it for me.
That's exactly what this is about.
Better make a move quickly, Joshy.
It's about making enemies, not friends. No.
What the fuck did you just say?
Do you feel like it's easier to talk when you're distracted about something, or actually,
No.
This is the interesting thing. You're the only person, right, where I feel like you don't need anything to distract you from the fact you're having a social interaction. You're someone who would just like not even filter your thoughts.
Yeah,
right?
Never.
Other people are like, I need to be like, it's like, especially guys, it's like, I need to be looking at like a shed and like fucking like fishing, and then I can have a chat with the bloke beside me. But if we're just directly in contact with each other, there's no way we're talking. You know what I mean? Not properly.
I actually do get what you mean. You don't have much time, dearest.
Do you want me to win in 17 seconds?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try it.
Why can't you let me... How far can this bitch move again?
Pretty far. As far as it wants. This is a challenge now for me to do this. Actually, the thing going against me is the fact that it's so fucking far away.
You're really stressing me out right now.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because you're stressed.
Yeah, I am a little stressed, to be honest.
So you can do that, you can do that, and you can take that bitch there, so I'm not going to let you take that bitch up.
Do you see what I'm doing?
I see what you're doing right
Really?
now.
Really?
Little shit.
Hold up. You've got 2.5 minutes to really think about it.
I don't want to. Okay.
All right. I'm going to make that that's a queen now. Check.
What just happened? What did
Once the pawn gets to the end, it's allowed to become any piece at once. So that's now a queen.
What the fuck? When did that's...
That's always chess. Don't worry. But you have one move you can do to
So
fix
you're
it.
making that a queen?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
There's one move you can do to fix this problem right now.
Let me cook.
Let you cook.
Yes, let me cook. No, because I know what you're going to do.
Yep.
No, I did something wrong. Can I take it back?
That's the only move you can do. Heck, mate.
You have points. Can't I move this hoe?
Because of the bishop, you can't take the queen.
Why?
Because then I would take your king with the bishop. Look with the bishop.
No! Wait, I can do something. Where were you? There?
Yeah.
There?
No, yeah.
There?
I was there and I moved over there.
There.
No, I was here.
Okay. I know what to do.
What?
I don't want that to be a queen. No. No.
You did really well.
I'm trying so hard. Why can't you let me have
I don't
fucking
know why.
anything?
Wait.
I want to win. Stop. No. Get that away from me, you filthy grubs. Stupid. I can hate chess. Whatever. Take it. I don't care.
So.
What did I do? Did you win?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I took your thing.
It's okay. The funny thing is, with you were the only guest so far that I decided not to like just allow the you know what I mean? Like with the other two, I went easy on them.
Why is it me?
I don't know. I think it might be.
And I'm trying so hard.
I would take it as a sign of respect.
Do you think I'm better at chess than you expected? Am I better at chess than you expected?
You actually know how to move the pieces. If you learned, like...
That's so mean.
If you... I feel like if you could learn chess really, really quickly if you wanted.
Am I better than Pat?
You've got the brain to do it.
Am I better than Pat?
If I gave you like a fucking 30-minute lesson of chess, I think you'd beat Pat.
That is your dream.
Why?
All you want in life
is to teach
me chess. No, not people, me.
Did I reset this time?
I think if you were to teach me chess, you could die happily.
No.
Do you reckon?
I just used to teach people chess for literally a living.
Yeah, I know, but I know that can you imagine us?
It's an instinct.
At a little cafe playing chess.
No.
But you'd love it.
I mean,
there's nothing more for you than that.
I hope there's a few things more for me. Like, you know, like happiness and like fulfillment in life.
Babes, that's the chess game. Would you want to know? Okay, let me start again. Let me cook. Don't look at me like that.
It's like, I see the three thoughts. Where are we playing?
Did you? Sorry. Okay. If you had to choose one, you had to.
Yeah.
Would you rather know how you die or when you die?
Oh, probably when.
I agree. Because the how, what if it's something really bland? Walking down the street, car accident. You know what I mean? Decide to stop living.
Wouldn't it be cardiac arrest or something? Decide to stop. Do you think you have a choice in when you die? A little bit? Like, do you think that some people like give up, like the will to live?
Well, I think when people are like terminally ill and then they're not ready, they hold on. But I think when they're kind of like, it's not that great here, they're happy to let that bitch go.
Do you reckon people only die when they've finished their business? Like or like some people leave with unfinished business.
People leave with unfinished business all the time.
Do you reckon they're ghosts?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Do you believe in
anything
supernatural or anything like spiritual?
No, but I went through a massive phase. I was obsessed with Twilight. I went through a massive phase. I would like go on the internet and like
was that like
go
last
through
year?
Reddit. Fuck. When I was like 11, I was in love with Eddie Boy. I was in love with him.
Which one's that?
Edward Cullen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The vampire. So I'd go on the internet and I'd like search like through Reddit, which at that age is a scary thing.
Yeah.
And I'd go through it and I'd be like, and people would be like, okay, this is how you become a vampire. And I'm not going to lie, I definitely tried to become a vampire.
Did you?
Yeah.
How did you try?
I can't remember what it was, but I remember it was like, you have to drink your own blood.
Fuck, did you do that?
Yeah.
How?
Not like in like a bad way, but I remember that day, you are a foul human being.
No, I didn't mean that.
There is a spot in hell.
I didn't mean that. I meant like nosebleeds.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't.
And I knew as soon as I said it, you were going to say something. No, moral of the story is that day when I read it that night, the next day, I think I was cutting something and I accidentally like did something like a little bit to me by accident.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking my chance, mate. You know what I mean?
So you drank your own blood?
No.
You didn't become a vampire?
I drank my own blood. I didn't become a vampire. And it was like, run around in a circle.
Did you do that?
I did it all, babes.
Oh my God. Actually, that's not that. I mean, like when I was a kid, I tried to be. Have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z? It's the. Of course you haven't. Anyway, it's this like anime show, and there's like people who go Super Saiyan, and I used to try and go Super Saiyan.
Anime is so stupid.
I don't.
Why are you 25 years old?
Shut up.
And watching a cartoon.
There's a lot of people listening who'd be offended.
I'm sorry, guys.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
a chess podcast.
No, I know. You're right. I keep forgetting my target audience. No.
Who's your target audience?
People who like chess.
Oh yeah, true. That's this target audience.
Yes. Well, you know what I mean.
Who's your target audience?
Who's my target audience?
Who's your platform? Who do you think consumes your content when you post?
A creepy old man.
Oh no, that's rough. Make that money. Make that money.
But honestly, that's just a small price to pay. But you know what's weird? There was more creepy old men when I first started.
Really?
When I was little.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
No. Oh, well, maybe they were just like, oh, she's lovely, like my granddaughter, and just, nah.
You don't want to see the DMs I sent
Oh,
me.
shit. That's rough.
But I love your optimism.
Did you have to grow up real quick, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In modelling, you have to.
Okay.
Because I remember getting screamed at really badly one time because it's like there's like 12-hour days, and
When you're
you're
a
in
kid.
the clothes, when I was 12, no 11, and I was in the clothes, and they steam all the clothes and it takes ages, right? And I did mess up, and I sat down because I just wasn't thinking, and the clothes, like the shorts, got like a bit crinkled, and the owner came up and just screamed at me, and it was a guy, and I remember I was really proud because I didn't cry. And I continued on for the day. It was like an 8 hours more.
Holy shit.
I know. But then someone called CPS, the makeup artist called CPS,
Did the
and
guy
came
get
to the
fucking,
next shoot.
Yeah.
And then he was like really kind to me that day because I was at the next shoot as well because they used me again.
Yeah, wow.
But I think like
You could
I
have
don't think
ended
it's a
his
bad
career,
thing.
probably.
I know, but I don't really care. It's good to
Why do you
get
think
yelled at
people
young.
do that? Why do you think, what would possess someone to like yell at a child?
Well, it's a really
Are
stressful
they under
day.
that much pressure?
Yeah, it's really stressful, I guess, because it costs a lot to get models.
Yeah.
And hiring studios and photographers and makeup artists. Like, we all charge a lot
So
of
much.
money.
Yeah.
Because we're in the industry that it's not a frequent thing. You don't go to work every day. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
for sure.
So they charge the people a lot. So I guess like every hour is an unspecified amount of money.
What do you think separates people, or like different, like what does it take for someone to be in the entertainment industry, or what is it like, why would someone be in and someone doesn't
You have
get
to
in?
be a narcissist.
Actually?
You have to be a narcissist.
Damn, that's truthful.
No, you have to be.
What is
you
it?
You have to be. Because if you're not entirely in love, like if not entirely obsessed with yourself, not that I'm obsessed with myself in that way, but I'm not going to lie. I love when the conversation's about me. I'm having a splendid time right now, Josh. But it's just what it takes. You're in front of a camera. Like,
You have to
shy
love
people
yourself.
aren't going to want to be in front of a camera and being judged by other people all day.
But do you think that some people do it for like genuine reasons, or like that it's like not that? Do you think that there is a selfless side to it, or it's just narcissistic?
No, I don't think it's all narcissistic.
It's
I
just
mean, like,
majority.
It's different because with acting, that's more of an art form. You know what I mean? Like, people really enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's not about famous and it's not about being famous and having that money. Whereas modeling, it's a lot of the time it can be creative, but it's like I think one big part about it is it makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
In times, but then it also makes you feel bad about yourself at other times. And I think people like that, and you get treated really well as a model. So I think a big thing is the money and the ego.
This is an interesting thing though, because it's like you live in two worlds, because it's like you have like your Thursday could look like just like you being absolutely like looked after, pampered. They're like making sure you've got everything. They're trying to touch up your face, make sure everything's okay, cool, we're ready for the shot. And you know, and then on Friday you're like, cool, I've entered hell again.
Yeah,
I'm in the
it's
pits,
so funny.
and I'm gonna fucking here's your fucking cappuccino, and thank you for yelling at me again.
Thank you for calling me a bitch.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. No, it's funny because when I was at the shoot the other day, they put lotion on your legs, like, and like put your shoes on and put your socks on and put all your jewelry on and touch your hair. Like, we're not meant to do any of that. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes they will cut your food up for you so that you don't mess up your makeup. You know what I mean? And it's funny. It's like, I actually don't like that at all. Because I know what it's like to be the person that has to put lotion on people's, you know what I mean? Like, in like a sense, we have to cater to people.
Job.
And it's like, why isn't this bitch just doing it herself? You know what I mean? So I do feel bad, so I don't let them do it.
And what do you think separates you from the person who's putting lotion on your leg?
I don't think anything separates them. I think everyone's uncomfortable with it. I think some people have been in the industry longer, and at the same time, it probably is better to just let that person put lotion on your leg.
Yeah, because it's what's needed for the shot.
Yeah.
And some people don't want to be the person getting the lotion on their leg because they don't want to have to deal with, oh, that's it. Do you think that you're being compensated because of the amount of stress and pressure that comes with like fucking being someone that's like being looked at constantly?
Yes. And I think it's also, modeling is not an everyday gig. And you have to go to the gym, which I don't, but I should get paid because mentally I'm at the gym.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Okay, sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions, but
No,
I'm
I
just
love it.
genuinely curious. I feel like there's a stereotype of models not having any personality.
Yeah.
So why are you a model? You know what I mean?
I think actually
You're gonna
models
change the
do have
game?
I've changed the game. I am
No,
revolutionary.
models have a lot of personality.
Models have a lot of personality. Everyone's really weird with modeling because you have to. It's so hard to explain. It's like you have to be able to be weird and be uncomfortable and be comfortable in front of a camera just being stupid.
Yeah.
Except to remember it's all about you and
All about you.
It's literally all about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, also, you haven't burped once.
I know. I'm
like
trying
actually
to be...
disappointed.
Are you actually?
A little bit. I was like looking forward to it.
I've got a reputation to uphold.
Yeah.
I mean, other than everything else I've said, it's pretty much ruined. It's very intact.
But it's like, yeah, I guess, do you think that it's an actual skill to model?
Yes.
Like you have to be good at it? Can someone be
Yes.
bad at modeling?
Yes.
Like someone just like can't make the face. Like,
It actually is really difficult to do
yeah.
because when you're doing 12-hour shoots, you have to come up with so many different poses
Yeah.
and so many different faces, and they're like, give me more movement. You're like, babes, there's nothing more and like the last shoot I was at, they were like, we want you to be really weird,
Yeah.
but they weren't like, this is a mood board of what I want you to do.
Yeah.
Replicate these. They're just like, be weird. So you're like, is this too weird? Is this not weird
It's
enough?
gonna look real weird.
Yeah, it's like, and you're doing it at the time, you're like, this looks so fucking stupid. It always looks like...
I just burped quietly because I'm not an asshole. I can't believe you noticed it too.
But yeah, no, I think it does take a lot of work and energy.
It's interesting because like I know because like I've got a lot of photographer friends and I've done like a bit of
I
like
love your modeling.
that and the thing is like the reason why they keep asking you, so do something, like give me more movement, do this. It's not because you haven't been doing that. It's because they didn't get the right shot. Like they or they want to make sure they're going to get the right shot, or they fucked up something with the ISO on their camera, and it's like that moment wasn't. It's like they found something they liked, but they need you to keep cycling through, and we'll get back to that moment again. But they need you to not get self-conscious and think, oh my God, are they asking me to do that because I'm not doing that right now? And now I feel, and then it feels like you can see self-consciousness from a mile away.
Oh, 100%. That's why they treat you so nicely and are so lovely to you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you look amazing, you look stunning, because it gives you that ego boost to be like, I can do whatever I want in front of the camera because I'm stunning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Do you
you have to
wonder-
be confident to do it.
Do you wonder how many genuine compliments you've actually
All the
received?
time.
Like how many of them have just been to try and hype you up?
100%. And as a kid, you believe anything any adult says to you. So I believed everything they would say to me.
Yeah.
And I was loving it. I was like, I am fucking the hottest shit around town. But now I know that's part of the industry and I've become aware of that. So you never know. You never know if they're happy with it. But at the same time, you're like, babes, you chose me. So
Yeah.
bad luck.
Do you think if you believe... Oh, I'm just going to set the timer thing again. Do more than that. Sorry. Also,
Okay.
I think your microphone has fallen down a little.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll just tighten it up.
It's your fault. It's actually your fault. Have you noticed? This feels very personal. What were you saying?
I don't remember. I was saying something about...
Oh, lying. Adults lying.
Genuine compliment. Do you think if you're told things enough, though, and then you believe them about yourself, that you can actually be...
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Sorry. My trains of thought. Sorry, keep going. Sorry, I got distracted.
Do you have any musical talents or anything like that? Do you do anything?
Do you want to hear me right now?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear me sing?
Yeah.
You hear me sing all the time at work.
What's it sound like?
What's the song I always sing at work?
Oh
You should
yeah.
know this.
Her name was Lola.
She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and her dress cut down to there. I love that song.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I thought so.
I hate the dance move. I can't.
I do it every time.
Every time.
I'm like on the floor. I'm like the customers. Like,
and then someone's like, "Oh, is that the dance move from the thing?" And you're like, "No, I made that up."
Oh God. Sometimes I forget when you're at work that these people are trying to have a professional, like they just want to have a nice lunch, and then I just think, God, they're probably looking over and going, why is this waitress first of all got a tea towel and smacking everyone with it? I've never done that.
They know what they're getting into when they go there.
Yeah.
Like, if
read the reviews, honey.
If they wanted that experience that you're talking about, they would pay a bit more and they would go to somewhere where all the shirts are buttoned up and white.
Yeah, true.
And everyone's like,
it's like, look at Pat's outfit. Look at Pat's outfit, and then tell me you're going to a professional workplace.
And that's the thing. His outfit
pants, little shit.
is like, it's like thumbs up. Like everyone's like, yeah, keep wearing that. No one's like,
no one tells him. But why does he have so many pockets? What is he keeping in there?
A lot of pockets. It's the secret.
Drugs. I can tell. It's weird to think. I think Pat's actually quite wholesome.
Yeah, he's very wholesome. That's why I had him on. I like him a lot.
Oh, sorry.
See, that's wholesome.
Yeah, we should have just come on here and said really nice things.
Do you say anything? Okay, what are some?
He has beautiful hair.
Okay.
It's a lie. Kidding.
See,
he's got nice style.
Do you actually? This is an interesting thing. It's like, I feel like comedians have this problem, but it's just like with being wholesome or being like actually genuine. Yeah, you're making that face. Of course. Do you, how many genuine moments do you have? Like,
do you mean when am I a nice person? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, but it's like, is it difficult for you to be like to make a genuine comment and then to not make fun of it afterwards?
No.
Fine. It doesn't really
It smells good.
Oh, it smells good. I thought you were talking about the noise.
It smells good. What was that?
We'll probably wrap this up soon.
Yeah, sorry.
Go eat.
Sorry, I just haven't shut the fuck up.
That's okay.
No, I love making genuine compliments.
It's good that you haven't shut the fuck up.
But I feel like genuine compliments isn't friendship.
No.
I think being nice to people obviously is nice, but I think real friendship is when you bully them.
Okay. So what is love to you, do you think?
Bullying.
Love is
and everything
bullying.
being about me. Okay. So my number is start messaging me.
If you want that life, if you're ready to be whipped around and fucking, if you're ready to be the lotion bitch, then she's single.
Come down to just kidding.
Jesus.
Come down to my address. It is 24 Dramana Safety Beach.
Incredible. That's not a street.
I know it's a suburb.
It wasn't even close.
Whose street was it? Did you think I was trying to say your address?
I thought for a second you might have been.
I actually was going on.
I know. I would have edited that out. I wouldn't, genuinely, I haven't gone back and edited anything out of the podcast, but I would have edited that.
Are you going to edit out the part where you said something mean about your sister?
No.
I
actually feel bad about that though, because she's like the sweetest, and she wasn't even big, to be honest. So it was just like, it was like growing, like when you're growing up and you get a little pudgy. It's just a little bit. It's just everyone. It's just everyone.
I went through a pudgy phase.
But I went through
Nutella.
I went through an extremely skinny phase, like just being a fucking twig.
I do not doubt that for a fucking second. Was that no? But I remember you were really sick one week, and you came into work and you were like, "Hi,
yeah,
I've lost 20 kilos."
No.
Do you remember that?
So.
He had the. Just kidding.
It was like food poisoning or something. Anyway, I literally couldn't eat for 2 days, and I lost like 5 kilos.
What were the symptoms?
Well, I couldn't eat because I kept throwing it up, and then I also had a lot of diarrhea.
I wanted you to say it.
I know you did.
Oh God, I'm going to hell.
Yeah.
Do you think that exists, the afterlife? This podcast has been going on for 2 hours and I don't give a fuck. You're listening to the rest. Sorry, go on.
Do I think there's an afterlife? Yes, but I don't know how to. Don't exactly know how to put that. I don't think that it's exactly separate from this life. Do you want me to fix the microphone?
No, I don't care.
I can.
No, I'll do this.
I just want to.
Hi. Hi. How much did you?
Is that better?
It's perfect. That is actually very splendid job, Josh.
Thanks.
I think with the afterlife, when you
So you
cock
didn't
it.
want to know my answer, really?
Oh, sorry. Go on. No, go on.
That's okay. No. I actually finished. Didn't matter.
Am I still in the shot? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to be dramatic. I wanted people to think I.
No, it's okay.
away.
Tell me about you. What do you think?
Why did
Do you believe in God?
anything? Sorry?
Do you believe in God?
Fuck no. Sorry. I don't personally. I don't. I believe when you cark it. Who's farting? Oh, that's a mixer.
Oh.
When you cark it, right?
Yeah.
There's like a presentation PowerPoint of everything you've gone through in your life. It just goes really quickly. Don't you reckon?
Like a stats thing or like pictures?
No, like literally from the day you were born. You're out of there by now. Like just exited.
Yeah.
It's like just like a really quick, like a video on 3 million times speed
Yeah.
of just everything
Of your entire life before you die.
Before you die. And then when it comes to the end, no.
It'd be like the best movie ever.
I know, it'd be all about me.
But the thing is there any difference between you and me? As like, not you and me specifically, but the ideas of like, is there any difference? It's like, oh, it's all about me, but maybe me is the universe and everything. Nothing's disconnected. Do you ever think about that?
That's a crazy thought.
No, that's like, I feel like that's the classic, that's like the entry level thought into psychedelics. If that makes sense. Into spiritual thinking.
Are you high?
No.
I don't know. The whole, it all is scary to me. When does I don't get the universe. I don't get that at all.
When does it stop?
But what is the stopping? When it stops, what is there?
More universe.
But then, no, but it freaks me out, Josh.
Yeah.
It freaks me out because it's like this, we don't have the concept of infinity.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Does it
there's
just,
clicking things everywhere?
you poor thing. Does it just like, is that what a black hole is? The end of it.
I don't know.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know. Yeah. But like, I think that all I know is that I used to think that I was like scared of death and dying as like a thing. And then the thought occurred of like the opposite. It's like, it's like it'd be worse to never die. It'd be like, what if this never ends? Because it's like the first time you go through like an actual depressing period in your life, you're like, damn, I'm here. I like life, but I could go for some being not here.
Yeah, it's like that's what sleep's for. You know what I mean? It's like a temporary death sitcho. I don't know. I feel like if I was told, look, babes, so I was gonna live forever, never carking it, I'd probably just have a very like fuck it about life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'd very much just
Even
be like,
more than now.
let's do everything. You know what I mean? Like, let's rob a few banks and travel to Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Let's potentially do some bad no substances. You know what I mean? It's like, because what's the worst that's going to happen?
I don't know what you mean. I would never do anything like that.
Yeah, that's a lie. Oh, I'm Josh. I'm so prim and proper. You're not like that at all.
No, I'm pretty opposite. That's the biggest, I feel like one of the most difficult things is to actually know yourself, if that makes sense, or how you're perceived by others, like actually, because you get an idea, but it's difficult to know. Like, because I don't know, I wouldn't think that I'd be perceived prim and proper, but also I feel like people would like sometimes be like, what a fucking wank when I'm talking about like, oh
I
yeah, I
love
wake
that.
up early in the morning to do some writing.
No, I just think I look at it like you have a very healthy approach to life.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Redhead.
Okay. I was like, we're being nice to each other. And then I was like, wait, no, that's going to change in a second.
But that's the thing. It's like I'm the complete same. Like
That's my approach to life? My approach. Smart redhead. That's not a method.
Baby cakes, your hair's red
Okay.
and you're playing chess.
Okay.
That's about all there is to it. That's the thing. I think I'm very upfront with my personality. I don't change at all. And I don't care if you don't like me for my personality because then I wouldn't want to be around you anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So how I am perceived by people is exactly what I am.
Yeah.
But then sometimes people think I'm a B word.
Do you think that you're a B word?
I think I've got really, like, some people, my banter is quite intense. And I think a lot of people just will be like, what the fuck? That's so bitchy to say. And I'll be like, oh well. Life goes
It's
on.
out there now.
It's
yeah.
out there. But I don't want anyone, I don't ever actually want to offend anyone.
Yeah.
And I don't want anyone to be sad. And I love my dog.
Yeah. It's all about intention.
That's a sign that I'm a good person.
It's all about attention because I don't think you're a B word, but it's like, I think that
Why
your
did we decide to
your
censor out that
choices, because it's a mean word. I think that your choices would look really bad on someone else, if that makes sense. It's like, I used to be, well, I still am friends with this dude who was fucking chaotic as fuck.
Yeah.
He was just so out there and he would do the most crazy outlandish shit. And there was a point where we were spending so much time with each other that I started to like, almost like his choices were on my body. Like I was starting to do things he would do, and starting to say things he would say, and I was becoming a bit more like him because you're the product of the people you spend the most time with. And I realized, I was like, his choices look terrible on my body. Like on like, because I realized like about myself, I was like, I'm supposed to be, or how I'm like viewed by the friend group or the community or whatever is like this camera.
This is how I'm counting how far we're into it. I reckon we're
at an hour and a half. The camera battery's going to run out soon. It's on red.
That's all right.
So I think we'll wrap it up soon.
Yeah, we'll finish up this topic.
I realized I'm supposed to be within the friend groups or with like in communities. I'm supposed to be someone who's a good person who people can like look to for help, maybe if they need it, or can rely upon to be chill and calm during a stressful situation, or like can just not be like the fucking chaotic one, right? And it's like when he did his chaotic choices, it was very entertaining to everyone. That's the value that he was providing.
Yeah.
But if he tried to be all like calm and leading the energy and like, then everyone would be like, bruh, that's cool, but like you're not fun anymore.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like I can have fun and be myself, but if I wore his choices on my body, it wouldn't be right. And same with you. It's like yours is coming from a place of like, this is actually you and it's actually funny. And it's come from that real intention. But if someone else tried to do it, they couldn't get away with it because they're not funny.
I just think I'm fucking hilarious moral of the story, guys. I just think everyone should have the attitude to life of like, what even is it? You know what I mean? It's like, we're just here. Life goes on.
Yep.
Life goes on. Unless you kill someone, life goes on.
Yep. Have you
Have
you ever been like completely humbled or completely like, it's like almost like you felt like you were on cloud nine and then bam, ouch, I fucked up, or like, or life
100%.
turned me on my head. And
100%. I think when I was 18, when I mean like when I started like drinking, whenever you get to that point where you're really hammered.
You see you're really dancing around this one. Anyway, keep going.
When you're really hammered and you wake up and you're like, well, that wasn't fucking good. And you're like, well, I won't do that again. And I think that's the only time I've ever, because I'm not in control of my ways. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think whenever I'm in control, I've never been humbled.
Wow. Yeah.
I have a lot of restraint.
Yeah. No,
Can't
that's
you tell?
fantastic. I'm curious to like
see what that looks like.
I'm just so like genuinely curious as to like what the what your early 20s are gonna look like and what like that.
I don't like that. It sounds like concern from you.
No, not concerned. It's just like I like because like from a there's I don't know how to say this in a way that's not weird, but it's just like you remind me of myself sometimes.
Really?
From like, and also how I probably like in different ways, not exactly, and not in a lot of ways, but it's just like, and I'm just curious as to what experiences you'll have and whether they'll be similar or different, and then like to fucking I don't know, chat
I think
about it.
everyone needs to have a mess up in their life.
Yeah.
Else you never learn. If you never mess up, then how are you going to know not to mess up?
Well, I feel like the interesting thing is you think that you'll never mess up, or it's like I remember thinking it's like I'll have a mess up one day, but it's never gonna happen really. And I'm like I always thought that I was right, like I really did, and can still think that I'm always right. But then there was like some things like there was just some points where I was like, holy shit, like how did I get like I was so in this fucking line of thought that I completely missed how wrong I was or whatever.
Well,
Crazy.
one thing I'm happy with is when I did, like, this was when I was like 17, I did get like really hammered one night and didn't remember the night, which like is pretty standard. I feel like a lot of people obviously have done that in their life.
Yeah.
But the next day I woke up, I was like, I feel awful. Like I don't know what I did and I hate that feeling. And from now on, I'm very like, when I drink, I'm very like, okay, make sure you're feeling okay before you get another drink. And I haven't done anything like it since.
Still, yeah, you actually have that like a level of awareness.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't fall, yeah.
That's all
that
that
makes
matters.
sense. Yeah.
Other than that, be yourself, bitch.
Yeah. Cool. Well, this was great.
I know.
and would you be keen to come on again at some point in the future?
I think I would.
Yeah, it'd be interesting
ready.
to see what's happened.
Wait, quickly, who has been your favourite podcast guest?
I'm not going to answer that
You have to
question.
say it.
No, I don't.
They probably haven't watched to the end, you cheeky little motherfucker.
Yeah, my favourite podcast guest hasn't been on the podcast yet. Because I want to interview like real famous people.
Cute.
I'm kidding. Ava, because you're in front of me, you've been my absolute favourite guest.
I knew it. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Yeah. And if there is one thought or one, is there anything that you would like to impart upon the audience, leave the audience with?
Yes. Hi. I would like to thank Josh for having me here today.
Wow, Jesus. Why is this like a school captain speech at the end of like the...
I was school captain. I wasn't. I'd like to tell Pat to go fuck himself. And love you all.
Wow.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yep.
Ava Livens.
It's all love coming out of this person right here. It's love and kindness. No, that was
Best person
great.
I'll ever meet.
Thank you so much for being on the podcast.
You're welcome. No.
Why not? It's part of chess. Yep, cool. All right. Thanks. That's a wrap.
I moved my chair back. Yeah. Oh god, that is gonna be a bitch to edit.
It'll be fun.
Oh, I'm actually excited to see.
I have like a whole holiday to like edit this because I'm going back to my family.
When?
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday. When did you?
Okay, and then basically
I need to pee again.
now.
Yeah.
Should I stop it? Okay.
Wait, no, I'm kidding. I'll survive. I'll survive.
Genuinely.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. No, if you need to pee, now's the time. You won't get another chance for a bit.
Okay, I'll go pee.
Yeah, okay.
Don't be bad.
Okay, no, I'm not mad.